In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard among the guns below. Canadian Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae's 1915 poem depicting the blood-stained fields of Western Europe in the First World War seems a far cry from the relative serenity of Colgate's own Whitnall field, some 3,500 miles west of the Flemish bloodshed. On Whitnall Field, in the spring of 1917, Colgate students suspended their interfraternity tugs of war to engage in military drills. These daily 2-hour sessions, overseen by Commander James Ballantyne, were part of Colgate's efforts at militarization following America's declaration of war against Germany. Colgate's efforts, however, did not stop merely at drilling students in rudimentary military skills. The day-to-day class schedule was adapted so that classes would finish earlier, allowing the men more time to eat dinner and prepare for drill. Even more significantly, the academic calendar was altered, mandating that classes be held 6 days a week. This would enable the students to complete the year's studies in 7 months. President Bryan hoped that by doing this, the students would be more productive during the lengthened vacations in fields such as agriculture. This high-intensity academic program, coupled with the daily drills, led to a predictable decline in the quality of work, which many among the faculty accepted as a necessary cost of Colgate playing its part in America's war preparation. In an academic report for the 1917-1918 academic year, the head of the Department of Latin claimed that accepting a lower standard of work was, quote, part of our patriotic service. The Colgate Maroon occasionally expressed a more light-hearted take on the changes that occurred at the university. One contributor added, "Sometimes we wonder if this whole war wasn't gotten up by certain militarily trained freshmen so they wouldn't have to wear green caps." However, when push came to shove, the men of Colgate were genuinely dedicated to the cause, as is made clear by the sheer number of men who signed up for battle. Of the 600 at Colgate at the declaration of war, around 3/4 enlisted, with some actually making it to Europe before hostilities ended. Bill Wilson, a student at the time, mournfully recalls in his diary the day one of his friends left for service.
Abe leaving for service in American Ambulance Corps in France. Glum farewell. Arm in arm down to the corner. Good luck, Abe. No romance anymore. The war! The war!
The men of Colgate, however, accepted their lot and were fully committed to the effort. For all the pre-war isolationist sentiment that existed in the US, once the war started, all thoughts were geared towards victory. Bill Wilson exclaimed,
Fight! Fight! The country is aroused. This is a struggle to the end.
And that
Uncle Sam must show supremacy.
in these days of war, the lights of educational enlightenment at Colgate University were dimmed, and the martial blaze of determination shone more brightly than ever before.